Warm greetings to all of you. I'm Abdul Kareem from Taylor's University, Malaysia. I am here to present my research poster on estimation of stature from dimensions of non-weight bearing foot among adult Malay population. My co-researchers were Professor T. Nadarajamurthy and Dr. Huzaima. Our aim was to establish the relationship between the foot measurements and the stature of an individual, and also to derive regression formula to be applied in future. So our methodology include recruitment of 79 subjects, 46 male and 33 female, and they should have healthy foot without any deformity. And the age group is 18 years to 60 years. And they should give informed consent. And also they should come to the department in the allotted time, especially in the forenoon, because we were very particular about the time to avoid this diurnal variation in the measurement. If I ask somebody that I give you a bit of stone from this mountain and you estimate the height of the mountain, all of you will say, no, I can't. But when a foot, severed foot or a hand is given to specialist, we can easily estimate the height of the individual. So this will help in solving many problems. Once the subjects, the research sample subjects come to the department, what we do, we take the height in the typical front foot position from the vertex to the feet without shoes. And also we record the weight of the subject in a constant machine used for all the subjects. The same machine was used. And after that, we take the x-rays of the foot, one in the frontal straight view and one in the oblique view. And also we take the foot tracings on A4 white paper by placing their feet horizontally on the paper in a sitting position. And we trace the foot outline and toes outline with a short pencil in a very clear and neat manner. Okay, if both feet will be x-rayed and both feet will be traced on the paper. So after that, the subject can leave and we start working on this data. What we do is we measure the distance between the anterior most end of the longest toe, whether it's the first toe or second, the longest toe we choose, from the anterior most end to the posterior most end of the heel. Okay, so this will be the foot length. And also we take the foot breadth by taking the medial most end of the bone and the lateral most end of the bone transversely at the level of the first toe and the second and the fifth toe, metacarpophalangeal joint level. So this will be the foot breadth. After taking the length and breadth, we repeat the measurements, including the soft tissue. So we include the posterior soft tissue as well as the anterior soft tissue in the toe. Likewise, in the transverse diameter also, in the foot breadth also, we include the soft tissue. So 4 measurements taken in one foot and another 4 measurements taken in another foot. And we take 2 measurements on the foot tracing, the length as well as in the breadth in the similar way. The outermost ends we select, and they select the anterior most and posterior most end select. So 4 measurements, 2 plus 2, right side and left side. All this data, 12 data, are entered into the SPS for statistical analysis, and we analyzed the result, and the results were very much satisfactory. To tell you the gist of the results in a nutshell, I will say there's a clear difference of 12 centimeter in the stature between the male and female, so facilitating us to clearly differentiate the gender. So the mean height of a male is 166.8 centimeter and female is 154.4 centimeter. And among all the measurements, in the 79 subjects, the foot length is more sensitive, more specific, and more reliable with the stature. And the foot breadth is also specific, but it is lesser when compared to the foot length. And the third important point, what I want to say is there is no significant correlation between the right side and left side with the measurement of the stature. And also there is not much of correlation with the age. So it is, these are all some of the solid findings that we found out from here. And also the most surprising thing was the measurements taken from the foot tracing on the paper is very reliable and more highly accurate, and highest correlation was found when compared to the measurements taken from the X-ray. This can be explained because in the X-ray there may be a little bit of magnification and also distortion. So the real measurement proved to be measurement on the foot tracing on the paper. And all these, the findings are very, very useful. And we followed the Pearson correlation for the correlation of foot length and foot breadth with the stature, and independent t-test for the comparison of the male and female, and interclass correlation analysis for the correlation of the estimated height and the real height of the individual. So overall, we could achieve the objective of research, and we could also derive the regression formula to be applicable in future. So overall result is 99.9% accuracy, and this is repeatable, and this we recommend to be followed in many states of Malaysia, and we also recommend that this study can be repeated in everywhere in the world, and this will become one of the important study in the identification of missing individual or victims. And these are the references, and I acknowledge University Science Malaysia for having granted me the research grant to do this research. And also I want to send my gratitude to MSU INFOMEC for allowing me to present this poster here. Thank you all, one and all. Thank you very much.